lads, welcome back to another video, and this one is another highly requested one, mainly by my League One sort of watchers of this channel, mainly obviously Falkirk, Wraith Rovers, a couple East Fife as well, but I've been requested to do League One predictions, but also I'm going to do the rest of my predictions that I haven't done already, so all the cup competitions, League One, which was the most highly requested one to be fair, and League 2 as well. I'm going to cover promotion, relegation, not going to do the full leagues because that's just a bit extensive and it's far too hard to predict any of that stuff considering a lot of the teams are a bit of the same sort of quality. But I'm going to go through it all. Enjoy the video. So I'm going to leave League 1 and League 2 until the end of the video sort of thing. I'm going to do the cup competitions first, just to keep you lot waiting that have been asking for this video. So first up, I've got the Scottish Cup, and my winners of this, I do think, will be Rangers. And obviously that means that Celtic then can't complete their quadruple treble, but I do think that even though it might not happen per se, I do think Steven Gerrard needs a trophy at Rangers this season, and I said in my league predictions video that Celtic will go on to win the league, and that Steven Gerrard will win a trophy with Rangers this season. He needs it, and I think he will, and I think that will come in the form of the Scottish Cup. It doesn't really matter if it's the League Cup or the Scottish Cup, I'm just going to predict that it's the Scottish. No real reason why. At the end of the day, both competitions have the same amount of teams in them, and Rangers and Celtic are competing in both of them, so they're going to have equal chance of winning either of the cup competitions. I've just plumped for Rangers to win the Scottish Cup because I just think they need one this season, and that is really it. So the Betfred Cup is up next, the Scottish League Cup, and as I said, the only other competition where every team is involved, so Rangers have the equal opportunity to win this cup as well. So as I said, could be a complete flip of who actually wins these. Celtic could win the Scottish, Rangers could win the League Cup for me, but I'm going to go with Celtic to win the Betfred Cup, and obviously that means that Dunfermline are going to get knocked out by Celtic in the next round of the Betfred Cup, but I don't think anyone's going to be surprised by that one. By Celtic to go on and win the Betfred Cup, their record in cup competitions is outstanding. I think it's something like 27 games played since they were last beaten, and I think they've only conceded like 8-9 goals, maybe something like that. It's crazy. So no, I don't think that Dunfermline will defeat Celtic's quadruple treble thing at the first time asking. I think we'll get knocked out quite easily by Celtic, if I'm being quite honest. We'll be glad of the sort of money that the tie will give us and the experience as a whole, going to Celtic Park, etc. And then I think Celtic will go on to win the competition like they have in the last 2 or 3 years. And then the Tunnocks Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup. I changed this at the last minute, and it was mainly just to get my own team in. I had it down as Partick Thistle beforehand, but in the last week or so, sort of last few days I suppose, it's not even a week yet, stuff's been coming out about Partick Thistle, about their lottery winner or whatever he was pulling out of investing in the club, and they're not running an away team bus to games, etc. I don't know how many of it is true, but it seems to be a quite wide ranging rumour that's going round, so some of it must be true. And even though I still think Partick Thistle will be a threat this season, I wouldn't put them down to go on and win a trophy. So I've got Dunfermline to win the Tunnocks Caramel Wafer Challenge Cup, and I mean, why not, eh? Why not just go on and win the trophy that I'm going to take the piss out of probably the most this season. It'll be a good laugh, and as you all know, I sell stickers regarding it, so maybe everything happens for a reason, and maybe I'll get to promote my stickers even more as we go right through and win the competition. Speaking of those stickers, come on, let me off with it. It's been a while since I've promoted them. While we're here though, I also sell these. Available now on footballstuff.bigcartel.com, the Bring On The Action t-shirt. £8 with £1.50 delivery, £9.50 in total. Get yourself some of the action and indeed bring on the action. Right, seriously, I'll stop now. So now it's the part of the video that you lot have all been waiting for. League 1 predictions. Who is going to win League 1? Is it going to be Falkirk? Is it going to be Raith Rovers? Or is it going to be another team? Am I going to throw a bit of a spanner in the works? Well, you'll be glad to know, Falkirk fans, that I'm having you to win Scottish League 1 this season. And let's be honest, I don't think many other people would predict a lot of other stuff, apart from your Raith Rovers fans, etc. I think a lot of people are expecting Falkirk to go on and win this league because of the squad they've assembled. They've got players that are probably just the level above League 1, despite the fact that a lot of them didn't perform for teams like Dunfermline and stuff like that last season. I think that they do have the squad to go on and really take on League 1 for what it is and win it and get back up at the first time asking. If they don't, it's a catastrophic failure for them because they are spending a good amount for a League 1 team. So it'll be very interesting to see how the season pans out if they end up not really dominating the league as everyone expects them to. But I do fully expect them to, and I don't think there'll be any hiccups in that. So Falkirk to win the league. And then in my playoff places, in second place I've got Forfar Athletic, in third I've got Raith Rovers, and in fourth I really didn't know what team to put in here, so I just plumped for Montrose because I feel like there's going to be a lot of teams in and around that area, and I just went for Montrose. So that fourth place position will probably be between a lot of teams like your East Fifes, Peterhead maybe, Clyde, who knows. There's a lot of teams that will be involved in it. I've just went for Montrose just because really. And I think Forfar will throw up a few surprises once again this season. As I said in the last word at the weekend, with that 2-0 win over Airdrieonians, who have went part-time, full-time or full-time this season. I don't know what one they've went to, but Forfar got a 2-0 win over them away at Airdrieonians. So I do feel Forfar are going to be a really strong outfit this season, and they've got a lot of experience in their side, and I just feel like they're going to have just that wee bit extra to finish in second place and still be in the promotion playoffs like the other three teams anyway. And then Raith Rovers to finish third. It's not really much difference between second, third, fourth here. All it means is that you're playing a different team in the playoffs when they come round. So Raith fans, don't be too hard on me. I've not got a team winning the league like you would probably think you want them to go in and do, but promotion playoffs, I'm sure you'll be happy enough with that. As long as you get promoted, of course. And in the relegation places in League 1, I'm going to go for Stranraer in the actual relegation playoff place. I don't really have any thoughts on Stranraer. I just think they're always going to be a team sort of fighting down that part of the league. And without Kyle Turner, etc. this season, I think they might struggle a bit more than they did last season. Obviously they survived last season eventually, but they had players like Kyle Turner on their books, and now I don't really think they have any players like that. So Stranraer in the relegation playoff places for that reason. And to go straight down automatically, I've got Dumbarton, and that's simply just down to them not having the squad that I think is going to be good enough for League 1. Sorry, any Dumbarton fans watching, apologies. And my last two predictions are obviously around Scottish League 2. My winners, I've said it on the last word at the weekend there, I think Cove Rangers will go on to win this league and really start to prove themselves in Scottish football. Of course, they only just came up for the Highland League as part of that relegation pyramid playoff with Berwick Rangers, and I think Cove are going to really dominate League 2 this season and just prove that they're a class above. And I may be proved wrong, but I think Cove are a good quality side, and with Paul Hartley at the helm, he does definitely know how to get teams out of the lower leagues of Scottish football. I've already talked about his flaws at higher levels, but he definitely knows how to get teams out of League 1, League 2 levels, so they may get promoted automatically out of League 2. I'm not going to cover the promotion playoffs in that league because, as I said, the teams are just too similar and I really can't pick between them all. So the only other place to talk about in that league is the relegation pyramid playoff place, bottom place in that league basically. And I'm sorry to any Cowdenbeath fans watching, because there could possibly be some, I'm going to put you at the bottom of the league, and I'm going to be quite honest, there probably could have been a few teams I could have put here, and it probably is a bit of a guessing game coming into the season, because I don't really know a hell of a lot about League 2 teams. I just know that Cowdenbeath have been down that end of the table for the last few years when they've been in that league, and yeah, I'm just going to put them there again. But aye, that's it for this video guys. Cheers for watching. If you did enjoy it, please give it a like, comment down below what your predictions are for all the things I've predicted there. The Scottish Cup, Betfred Cup, Challenge Cup, League 1 promotion relegation, and League 2 promotion relegation. Subscribe for more of this type of content, and until the next video, I'll see you then. Cheers guys.